And as they go back, I have a few announcements. Okay, somebody put a note in the offering basket saying, hey, I want the bulletin back. I heard you. The Lord has heard your prayers. There's a bulletin today. I hear you. That's okay. I received feedback well, and there were 2 weeks of feedback. No, you weren't the only one. Yeah, we have the bulletin again. That's okay. So with the things on the back of the bulletin, you now have our upcoming events. And we will have a common fellowship, which was a way we used to gather once a month just to get to know each other, because the church can be full of a lot of things, but often this space on Sunday morning, because it's ordered and you're all facing towards me and not towards each other, you don't actually get to have conversations with each other that are very long. So we are bringing them back. Our first one will be out in beautiful wine country. It is an hour drive, but the best ones are, I'm just saying. So we're going to go. It's plenty of space for kids to run around. You can bring a picnic there, which is actually a thing that is growing less and less common at wineries in this area. They keep creating rules that provide you have to buy the food at their property. So this one, we made sure to pick one where you can bring your own food too, which is a big deal. And yeah, kids will have room. We'll get to just hang out, plan. Obviously, make it a day. Make sure, come a few hours. Know that there's driving time included. Finally, able to announce our summer mission and our first date of gathering together. So we will be overhauling the hayfield courtyard. That there are 5 courtyards in this building. 6, maybe 6. This is like, I don't know any better than you. So there are multiple courtyards that are internal to this building here, and we are going to be overhauling as a church, helping to beautify the one that is on the middle school side near the art classrooms. All the art classrooms look out onto it, and what we hope is to create a sanctuary where art can be displayed, where if we make the grounds beautiful, then the walls, the art classes can paint murals all on the brick walls that surround it. We're going to be working in collaboration with the art teachers there to get some of their ideas of what they see the space could be used for. But it'll be just a sanctuary, safe space here. Also, Hayfield, Fairfax County in general has now made a rule that all middle schoolers have to have at least 5 minutes of recess outside starting this August, and every school is like, how do we make that possible so fast? Because they just made the announcement in May. So they're having to turn that around really fast. And how do you keep middle schoolers? Thank God for schools that have walls around them. Because the idea of schools that don't have courtyards, how do you keep middle schoolers from, what do they do? Yeah, from going away. If they've never in their life been given that kind of freedom in school, right? That's not something that they normally have. Also, there are studies that show that 5 minutes of outdoor time and beautiful space you can see out your windows, looking outside to the outdoors, can improve emotional well-being, can improve your health, you can improve your ability to study and be good students, your behavior of teenagers. So all of that, it's really a wonderful thing all around, and we would love to give back to the community in that way by starting the first one. We're going to start the first one. Hopefully other people will come along and make it all beautiful here. If you are new to our church, you don't know that we do this 2 times a year. We have a Sabbath Sunday. What that does is allow our staff to all simultaneously take off one Sunday, and it allows all of our volunteers to have a breather, the system to have a breather one Sunday before we launch into a big new season. So Labor Day weekend, we will have online worship only. We will do that and also it always coincides with the school. Normally the schools have issues with Labor Day weekend and people meeting in the school, and then the other time of year we do it is normally the Sunday after Christmas. But this is our twice annual Sabbath Sunday, so just to let you know ahead of time. With all of that, we have our very first acolyte serving in worship today. You might have seen Joaquin lighting our candles earlier. I would love to invite Joaquin forward to get ready to read our scripture, and as he does that, would you greet each other with the peace and love of Christ this morning? Say hi to somebody you don't know. each other. Then I'm going to gather you back together.